Right, hello, welcome to another Jurassic World Lego set review. And we're looking at 76976, the Spinosaurus and the Quetzalcoatlus air mission. Which you get 3 minifigures and 2 dinosaurs. Well, there's a little clue, a little peeky cue in the corner, which I have started. Let's move you out the way for a minute. It's the first time we got a Lego Spino minifig, which I will compare with the T-Rex I've got and the Allosaurus I've got. And the Stegosaurus I have. It is a big one. It's a big boy. It's a big set. Oh, it's a big set. It's a big set. It is a big set. Right, there's the back of the box. There's the back of the box. All the features it has on it, which I haven't built yet. On the recording of this video, I have done bags 1. Right, here's bag 1 of the build, which is you get the vehicle, the first dinosaur, and it's bags 1 and 2. Yes, it's the Quetzalcoatlus has mouth articulation. Just trying to keep it. And it's got wing articulation on the vehicle. So there's the Quetzalcoatlus. I can't, if you can pronounce it for me, you can pronounce it for me in the comments. It's got wing articulation, like that. It's not quite accurate, even. Yep. There's bag 1's dinosaur. Now for the vehicle. But I have I have a similar vehicle to that, which I will compare with. Right, the vehicle is the basic system. This is a 6-wheeler, and you've got this box that actually has these little needles. I still haven't seen the film, but this is what's inside the box. You place it back on, and you put it in the back of the truck. Put it back on, you place it in the back of the truck. Well, oh god, apparently you're supposed to stick it there. And there's the roof. There's the roof that will go onto the top, which I'll show in a minute. Now I've got to do a vehicle comparison. Oh my god, I've got to do a vehicle comparison. Let's move that figure out of the way before we look at the minifigure. Now I've got to do a vehicle comparison from the other set. Here it is with the Dinosaur Mission Stegosaurus Discovery. One of the second vehicles I've got in the set, in one of these Jurassic sets. Yes, this is the other one. I haven't reviewed this yet. This is the second copy of the set. Right. And I'll compare the first vehicle I got from Rebirth as well in a minute. Right. And here it is with the Jeep. Whatever you can call this. This is the first vehicle. The only thing they both have in common as a printed piece is this Jurassic Park logo. It's been printed on both of them, but the rest are stickers. Yes, there's both vehicles. Both of them together. From the same film, same line. Oh, without further ado, then we're going to have a look at bag 2. We're going to have a look at bag 2 next, which is the helicopter and the Spinosaurus. Right, now here is the minifig. As you can tell, this one's got a display plaque, a plate which is a sticker, and she's got a lightsaber hilt as a torch. She has 2 faces. Take that off. Twist her head around. She is one of the characters from Rebirth. Can't remember her name because I don't have the box with me. And she's called Zara Bennett, whatever her name is. If anyone has seen Rebirth, please let me know in the comments below. Right. That's her different impression. I will compare it with a couple of minifigs, and not all of them. Well, not all of them from my famous tray of minifigs. I did say I was going to go towards the Spino review, but I forgot to look at the minifig. Right, I do have a couple of minifigures I want to look at from the theme. And for a while, there she is. Now, all I've got to do now is I've got to compare the two minifigures that I have sat on my left. There she is on the left. For a quick comparison, let's get her thing down. There she is with Metal Sonic. There she is with Metal Sonic. From the Cyclone. I will put a card in for that if you want to watch the review for Ow with Metal Sonic versus the Cyclone. They look scary and menacing together. And then the final minifigure I want to take a compare with is Art Trooper 5. I know I'm going to get a lot of hatred for this minifigure to be shown. But if you haven't noticed it by now, I've got one more sneaky review, then you can find out what it is in the comments if you want to know what I've done to him. Well, there's Art Trooper 5 with her. One more. I've got one more figure to go. And the last minifigure I want to put in is Captain Rex. Is Rex from the Microfighter. If her little data tablet stays out of the way, there is a big, massive clue what I've changed on both of those troopers. You'll notice the change. You can't really see it. I have done something really cool. And that will involve when I review another set I have. Right, there's Rex and there's Rex and her together. Right. Next thing we'll show we show them where we show them how we put it in the vehicle next. Right, putting it in the vehicle, you see these little 4 studs. What I tend to do is I'll take the little accessories off. Then you take the roof off, and then you've got to place her on the right hand side, which is a pain in the arse. Which is the painiest way to do it, but excuse my big fat hands in the way. There you are. There you go. And now you go ahead and put the roof on. You see that little stud on top, and that's connected to them studs. So you just put them in. You just put them in. You just put them in. There you go. There we are. There we are. Now then. Right. There's the review for bag 1 of the set. The next part of the review I will record is bag 2, which you saw in the corner at the beginning part of the review, is the Spino. We'll look at bag 2 and the helicopter. Right, here is bag 3, but build 2, which we got ourselves a Spino. The second minifig for the set, which is Martin Curbs, whoever his name is. And we've got the build, which is the helicopter build. Right, apologies interruption for dogs. First of all, let us have a look at the minifig first. Right, here's minifig number 2 from the set. He's the guy that, yes, he's the same. He's got the gun with the tranquilizer with the needle, and yes, he does have it. Hopefully, if I remember correctly, he has a different face impression. Yes, he has another face impression. That's his other one. As you can see on the box, he's got the smiley version. This is the scared variant of his face. It's going to be a quick and short because I'm not going to compare any other minifigs to it. Well, we'll do a couple of comparisons. God, get back in there, stupid hairpiece. Oh, God damn it, there we are. There we are. There's the minifig number 2 in the house. There he is. There's the second minifig in the character. In the set. Now we have a look at is the build in this set too. Right, here is build number 2. Here's vehicle number 2, which is a helicopter. Yes, the propellers move. The only feature I don't like on it, it has 2 stud shooters attached to it. We all know how stud shooters work. And yes, I kept the spare 2 in the back, which is different to mine, which looks different on the box. Storage. Yes. It's the bits at the front and the sticker. Yes. How to put the minifig in, you just open the setup. You just open it up. You get your minifig, and you place him in the 2 studs that are inside. You get the, let me show you the studs. You get the 2 studs. Let's just move this control panel down. You see the 2 studs in there? You just plonk them in there. You just plonk them in there. Plonk them in there. Plonk them in there. And then you get the control panel up and down. Up and down it goes. There you go. There's the helicopter. The build was very simple for it. Now for a couple of vehicle comparisons now. We'll do a couple of vehicle comparisons and we'll do a spaceship comparison. Next. Right. The first comparison I will do is with the egg drillster, which is from the Sonic set, which I should have compared with the other build, but hey, here's the drillster. I should say this is the second version, by the way. Oh my god, don't you dare fall. And I've got one very special set I will compare this with. I just got to get the stand set up and I'll do it. This comparison is a very special one. I've just got to grab this, and you'll probably know where this is going. You'll probably know where this comparison is going. Yeah, I'm comparing it with Django's Slave 1, or the correct term is Django's Starship. Who gives a bug? Who gives a balloonies about the name of the ship? I grew up with the name of that ship. So, I'll explain it in the review. If you want to see a review, please comment down below if you want to see a review of this set. Well, there it is with the Slave 1. What should we say? Yep. Now, the next part of the build, next part of the reviews, we'll do the dinosaur review. Which is the best part that everyone's been waiting for. Yes. 20 years, we never got a Spinosaurus minifig for the dinosaur range, and now we finally have one. Beautiful. And the mouth's open just like like all of them. The arms move, legs move, tail moves. Absolutely beautiful thing, isn't it? Oh god, this did cost me an arm and leg just to get a Spino. Right. Move that base plate out of the way. Oh my god, Spino's drunk. Let's move this base plate out of the way. Now then. Now, I've got some special comparisons I want to do with this. At some point, I'll just get you in position. And now we've got some dinosaurs to compare with. Right, first comparison we have is the Stegosaurus from the Chaos Theory set. There's your first one, which is the Stego. It's a little bit small, but that's the only herbivore I've got in Lego. And then we'll move on to the next dinosaur. Oh, look. The second one is the Allosaurus. This is the other one from the Count Cretaceous set. There he is. Spino on the left, Ali on the right. They both use the same arms. Funny enough. Allosaurus on the right, Spinosaurus on the left. Now, the next comparison, you can have your arguments in the comments. Which one do you prefer better for this next dinosaur? The next comparison is the T-Rex, known as Embar. If you don't know, if you're a full-on Jurassic lore person, the T-Rex is called Embar. Which one do you like better? No nasty comments in the comment below, please. If I find any offensive comments, they go. End of story. Yes, there's the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus. Both from the same film. But then then afterwards, we will then work on the temple, like the place, the main big build of the set. As you can see here, I haven't built it yet. As for now, I will I'd have to get building and then review it. Right, here's one of the minifigs. Should I say minifig number 3, which is actually called Dr. Henry Looms, whatever his name is. I cannot pronounce him. There he is. He's one of the doctors from the island, from the film. He's got the same backpack. He's got a backpack, accessories, a pair of binoculars, and a camera. The camera, as you can see. And yes, he has 2 facial impressions too. He's another one. He's one of these figures that have 2 facial impressions. There he is. There's the other facial impression. There's the other face. Now then, further ado, we'll have a look at the other minifig in a minute, and then we're going to have a look at the other minifig we have in the set. Minifig number 4. I don't know if the light is good because of the skin colour of the minifig. Here's the minifig number 4. This one is called Duncan Card, whatever his name is. He's the 4th one. Unfortunately, I had to use a flashlight because he's a bit of a darker character. Yes, he's got the same backpack, but he's got 2 weapons. He's got a revolver and a machete. And yes, he has 2 facial impressions as well. Just take his hat off. Oh no, maybe not. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe not. He doesn't have 2 facial impressions. He's only got 1. Have I noticed? Yeah, he's only got 1 facial impression. He's got 1. That's a bit of annoying because all the rest have 2. All the rest have 2. I'll take that back then. He only has 2. He only has 1 no facial features apart from the rest of the characters. Right then. Here's the minifig. Now, further ado, next thing, we'll look at the set. We'll have a look at the whole set itself then. Right, we're on to the build. And yes, we are on another base plate. Which will be customizable to review big sets like this. Right, here's like a temple, which I took the piss out of it. Mistaked it for the Sonic Free Riders temple. Yes, I had the Forgotten Tomb in the background when I was building it. It's quite fun. Right, it's got a couple of features. Right, let's go for one side of this feature. Right, there's one side you've got a rotating waterfall section. You can put a place in there. It's a bit of a pain. And then you've got somewhere to climb for the characters. And yes, this set has 2 features. You see that orange chain? If you pull on it, you pull on the chain. Oh, now it's not working. Oh, I pulled it back too far. There we go. I pulled it back too far. You'll see, I'll turn it around and see what the mechanism is on the back. If I can get my flashlight in there, get my flashlight put in there. Get the flashlight in there, yeah. You see that? That's the mechanism. You push it up. Then you just pull on that lever at the front. I've done it again, didn't I? Got to try not to push it all the way back. There we are. There's one of the features. The second feature you'll find, which is actually on the top. You'll find the next feature, which is attached to a tree on the end of that branch. And it's a cool thing. Oh my god, my camera just went flying. There we are. Push on that lever. It takes these 2 pieces apart. It takes this piece, takes the pillar and the roof off the top of the temple. I'll just zoom it in. Just zoom in on that little feature. Oh my god, my hand's in the shot. Get that in the shot. Put my hand on the lever and boom. There we are. There's the feature, and now there we are. That's what it looks like. Yes, he's gonna. Well, I'm turn it. Oh my god! I'm pulling this set apart now. Do you know when to do that? I'll turn it around so you can see the inside of the back. Yeah, this is what the inside looks like from the back. You've got a skull. You've got a amber thing. There is something hidden in there, and if you can't see it through the light, you can see the amber. Or the fossil, they know it as. Right. There it is. That's it built. That kind of took me a few days to build. I've been on and off about the build. I have to get it done. There we go. There we are. There's the build. Now I'll just go over the whole set then. So once I get all the bits, once I get all the other sets together, I will do an overall review of the whole set. Right, here you go. There's the overall of the set. This was a big set. This was the biggest Jurassic World set I've ever purchased. I did not buy this in Smith's. I bought it off Amazon. As you know, I bought the MTT off Amazon. So I'll put the set in the background. Put the set in there. There's the Lego set. There's the Lego set. If you really want this set, if you're a Spinosaurus fan, this set is for you. This set is for you, if you're a Spinosaurus fan. Yes, it took just over 20 years to get ourselves a mini Spino figure at last. That's going to go skyrocketing online. Yes, brilliant set. You get 2 vehicles. 4 minifigs, and 2 dinosaurs. Quite a steal. This set was originally I think it was 140 quid, but I got mine cheaper. I'll explain that in the MTT review when I get round to doing the MTT. Yep, as I said, for now, this is going to be fun because now I've got to take it apart and store it. If you like this, if you like Lego Jurassic World reviews, I will put a playlist in. You can see the other rebirth sets I've got. In fact, I could even review some older ones if I get generous enough. For now, I've got to take a photo of it, add it to my collection, add it to my photograph category collection, and I think I am missing a piece on that vine, but I can worry about that when I put it together, when I get the spare parts out again. Anyway. If you like this review, we're good. If you want to get this Spino, just get the set. And I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.